Hello, my dear friends. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a licensed business immigration and corporate attorney in Miami, Florida. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the 4 documents that you will need in order to file for EB-2 National Interest Waiver. At the end of this video, you will be able to learn how to get a free evaluation of your case. Let's go. But you know the drill, guys. Smash that like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel to show me some love. I really appreciate it. And also we want that YouTube algorithm share this video to as many people as possible, because we need people here in the United States of America that come here under EB2 National Interest Waiver visa. In today's video, I will be explaining what type of 4 documents you will need to prepare for this visa, and some of the documents are going to be conceptual. It's going to be represented by maybe a bundle of documents. So think of it as 4 bundles of documents that you will need to collect in order to get EB2 National Interest Waiver. And also let's talk a little bit about STEM. What is STEM? Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And why I'm talking about that? Because for the past year, we did not get any denial under STEM, meaning that O1 visas, EB1A visas, and EB2 National Interest Waiver visas that were filed under STEM category all got approved. Well, first of all, those are great petitions that we prepared, because we have 65 people in the corporation that work on your paperwork. But the fact that United States of America want the people with good education and with interesting projects here in the US to help grow economy and to bring on the best here. So these 2 factors combine a great corporation that deals with the paperwork, and the need for STEM people here produces a great result. However, if you go under another category, business, culture, sport, whatever that is, even art, that doesn't mean you will not be approved. That means that you'll have to work hard on your case in order to prove that your education, your skills, your knowledge will be needed here in the US, and that US government is interested in your type of services, in your type of product. In general, you have to be a highly skilled professional, either with great education or great skill set. Plus, you have to have a project, so-called endeavor, here in the US that will be in the national interest of the US government. Ecology, IT, technology, business, fighting unemployment, bringing the culture. All these interests are good for this type of visa. So now we need to prove that you have all these documents, you have all the education and skill sets necessary for this visa. So the bundle number 1 is your educational documents. We need either bachelor's and 5 years experience in this specialty, meaning that if you have bachelor's in computer science, you need to have 5 years of experience doing coding, programming, doing IT. If you have bachelor's in engineering, you have to have 5 years working in the field, doing some engineering, constructing, whatever it takes depending on type of engineering you do, and so on, right? Or you have master's degree, and in this case, you don't need to show any experience. If you don't have either bachelor's and 5 years of experience or master's, we can always prove that you are a person of exceptional ability. That means that we need to prove 3 criteria out of the 6. So this is the first bundle, right? Either the education, or we show your exceptional ability by proving your talent, basically. Bundle number 2, recommendation letters. For EB2 National Interest Waiver, I will ask you to produce 15 recommendation letters. 1, 5, right? Oh my God, Stanislav, I can give you only 2 or maybe 3 letters. I don't know where to get those letters. Once I hear replies like that, for me, it means that you are not wired in your specialty, meaning that you probably don't have enough experience. you don't have enough knowledge, you don't go to enough conferences. So in that respect, maybe we won't be able to collect all the documents from you to be able to prove your case. So this is a really good measurement of any talent visas, be it O1 visa, be it EB-1A visa, be it EB2 National Interest Waiver visa. If you cannot produce 10 to 15, depending on the type of visa, recommendation letters, or you cannot name at least 15 people who will be able to produce those recommendation letters, that's a really bad sign for me. That means that maybe we are not talented enough. Maybe we need to work more in the industry to get those people to know you, to know your talent, to give you the recommendations. So this is really a simple tool for yourself to assess your talent, right? How many people can give you a recommendation letter. Bundle number 3. In that bundle, we will need the description of your project. For example, right now I have a client who is from Ukraine. He's an engineer and he invented the batteries that are ecology friendly, meaning when you're trying to get rid of those batteries, they are not gonna affect the ecology, so they're not gonna affect the environment. He got patent for that invention, and now he wants to come here in the US and start producing those batteries. He has a master's in electrical engineering, has a bunch of experience, has a lot of recommendation letters, he has his batteries, and they are in the national interest of the states. He needs to describe his project to me like I'm a 6-year-old kid, right? Why? Because I don't understand technical terms, neither do the immigration officers. So I need to understand it really well so I could explain it to the immigration officer and make the best argument on your case. So the third bundle is a thorough, detailed explanation of your project and how that's going to be in the national interest of the United States of America. In the case of this engineer from Ukraine, the national interest is the environment-friendly batteries. And as you know, all these batteries in Tesla, in phones, in your laptop, they are really bad for the environment when you finish using them and you want to recycle them, right? It's a hard process, it's expensive, so that's why a lot of companies just throw it away and they're bad for the environment. So he fixes that. So you have to have this project that you're going to bring here in the States. It could be technology, it could be your consulting services, it could be your business, it could be your cultural experience, whatever that is. But you need to know exactly what you're going to do and how you're going to do this. And of course, so Stanislav can explain it to the immigration officer. Bundle number 4. And all of these bundles are really, really important. Without one, there is no case. Bundle number 4 is all your past experiences, all your past projects, all the companies that you work for, all the projects you work for, all the publications you wrote, all the dissertations you wrote, all conferences you went to, all the press that there is out there about you, all the recognition of you and your projects in the past. Stanislav, what are you talking about my project in the past, about my publications, my projects? What does it have to do with the future projects in the States? Well, this is a great question if you ask it. And the answer to this is as follows. In order for me to prove that you are in a position to do that project in the future in the States, to scale that mobile application, whatever that is, I need to show to the government that your past experiences, the thank you letter from the government, they place you in a position that you can implement that project in the United States of America. So think of these 4 bundles, separate criteria for one big project. And each of them play an important role in your project and your green card and approval of your petition. Okay, if you think that you qualify for this visa, you have either good education or you're a talented person and you know what kind of project you will be implementing in the States, I can give you a free analysis, a free evaluation of your case. How to get that? Really simple. Go down below this video in the description and find the link that's gonna say EB2 National Interest Waiver. Click on it and answer all the questions that I prepared for you and do it with a lot of detail. I need details. I need details about your education. I need details about your achievements. I need details about your project and what kind of national interest that has. Okay, so be very specific. Spend 20 minutes. So I could spend another 20 minutes analyzing your future petition. And I will give you a free analysis within 48 hours. If I can see that there is a potential in your case and we can get an approval for it, and the approval rate for this type of visa is 90% in my corporation, I will invite you to the immigration planning. At the immigration planning, I will build a strategy for your case. Okay, don't forget to smash that like button, comment, ask the questions, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also subscribe to my Instagram and to my TikTok, where I present more educational materials for you. I'm Stanislav Shamayev, a lawyer of the future. Your future begins here. Good luck.